Hey everyone, it's Mel from Glitzy Glitter Supplies. I just want to talk a little bit about the dangle holes in my molds. The dangle holes actually take the most stress. I want to show you the dangle holes I'm talking about. They're like the really little holes, the little dangle holes here. These, they just don't, they're like the first to go. If anything's going to happen with your mold, they are going to be the first to go. Not talking about these nice big dangle holes. These are like, you know, nice and solid, and they ain't going anywhere. But it's the ones for the really little holes, like that size, and it's because I'm using shapes that are really small and really fine, and the little dangle bit is quite skinny. Yeah, quite skinny and thin. And like these are some of my store-bought molds. Like, see, that's used quite a lot. That's fallen off, and these ones have fallen off. That one here, but it doesn't mean you can't use the mold. It just means that you may have to invest in a drill or a jewelry drill or something. But yeah, so just a tip I have is, don't know if you can see it here, I've just got a little bit of a red resin here. One of my tips I have is using mold release, which I've talked about in a YouTube video. Another thing you can do, another tip is to not overfill the shape, the hole. Don't overfill with resin. Use the mold release, and then get a toothpick when you're ready to demold, when it's fully cured, and push the little dangle hole down just to loosen it, and then you can demold. But yeah, it does take a lot of stress when it comes up. Even just now it did. What else? So yeah, a customer had one fall off, and it was on her very, very first go of using my mold, and definitely not proud of that mold, and I do want them to last more than that. But that's why I thought I'd do the video. In future, I'll try to use shapes that have a larger hole. Like, that's just so fine, and yeah, they're just too skinny. Another thing Ains and I have, we've got drills. This is my Makita drill, and for the dangle holes that have fallen off, like that one, I would use the drill with a really fine screw. Before I drill, I actually just get a little screwdriver and just mark where I want the hole to be, and I just sort of put a little indentation with a screwdriver, and then I get my Makita to it. You can also get jewelry drills from the internet, from eBay. Just can Google them. They're anywhere from like cheap $15 to $50. Yeah, and that's about it. Just let me know if you've got any issues.